Hi, my name is Vina. This will be my Gregorian Fellows video application. Are there any questions?
Yes, thank you, Will. I do have a few questions. Let's just start with, what do you think are the three most important characteristics of a leader?
Well, I think to be a good leader, there are so many different qualities that are necessary. Communication, personability, maybe self-motivation. All of these qualities come to mind as characteristics of a leader. But I think the three most important of these have to be commitment, example, and virtue. So to start with commitment, I think we all know that to be a leader is not always going to be easy. There will be challenges and there will be obstacles. So in order to overcome these difficulties, a leader has to be committed. Next is example. In order to lead someone to Christ, a leader has to be a Christian himself. People don't just follow someone who tells them what to do. They follow someone who shows them what to do. And this is really a fundamental principle of leadership. And last is virtue. St. Paul says that even those who have faith enough to move mountains are nothing without love. Without love, everything that we do, our leadership, our actions, every aspect of our life is nothing without love. And that's why virtue, and love in particular, is one of the most important parts of being a leader.
That was very interesting. Now, I think I have another question. If you could just give me an example of what you've done maybe in the past year that demonstrates your leadership ability.
Well, I think in answering this question, I'm going to have to say being captain of the varsity football team. I think previously I had taken leadership roles at school, among my peers, at church, but this was really the first time I had taken any kind of leadership role on the sports field. Learning how to motivate and to encourage other young men in a like-minded pursuit as myself was really novel to me. And not only did it really help me to develop my ability as a leader, but it showed my ability to lead. We were a very young, inexperienced team, and leadership was very necessary to our success throughout the season. And I think this is one of my leadership positions that I'm probably most proud of.
Captain of the football team. Very impressive. Now, what's your favorite color?
Red and black.
All right, well, I just have one last question and then I promise we'll be finished. Tell me personally, who is one of your favorite leaders?
Well, I think when I was 15, I read this book in preparation for confirmation. It was called To the Heights by Brian Kennedy. And essentially it told the story of the life of Blessed Pier Giorgio Frassati. And not only when I was reading this book was I really truly inspired by his great holiness, but I came to realize that he really was an ideal leader. However, I didn't really see that at first because he wasn't really the leader I thought most leaders were. He didn't stand up in front of people. He didn't give big speeches to convince people of any number of his political aspirations. In fact, it was quite the opposite. He led people to Christ in a very personal and a very intimate way. Through his relationships, through his family, through his friends. He led people to Christ in every aspect of his life. He was a leader in every aspect of his life. And that's what I think inspires me most about the life of Blessed Pier Giorgio Frassati. And that's what makes me want to emulate him as a leader. Because in my life, I want to be committed like Pier Giorgio. I want to lead an example like Pier Giorgio. And I want to practice those virtues like Pier Giorgio. And I think Pier Giorgio's life really sums up everything that what it means to be a leader. And that's why I really want to emulate him.
Well, Will, I think I can safely say that you're really the epitome of what it means to be a Gregorian Fellow. I look forward to seeing you on campus.